69 News at Sunrise. Weekend edition starts now.
When we return,
author and mindset coach Kate Butler is here. She'll give us the details on her GPS strategy to bring you success in 2019. Thanks so much. New year, new you. For means making New Year's resolutions, but sticking to them can be tough, as we know.
That's right. But our guest, Kate Butler, will show us how to stick with them. She's a best-selling author, motivational speaker, work and lifestyle guru. Anything I left out?
No, that's it. It sums it up, yes.
So, but New Year's resolutions, everybody has them, but by February 1st at the latest, they're kaput. So you broke this up. You have a system, a GPS system.
Yeah, so I teach a GPS system to my clients to really not only help set goals that can be successful, but help them be sustainable. And the GPS system stands for, first of all, get clear on your goals. And it's important to get clear on four main aspects of our goals, or of our life, really. The four main aspects are our health, our wealth, happiness, and relationships. Because if we focus on a goal that's in one area of our life and we're always working, then we never see our family. And if we are always with our family, then we might not be able to put food on the table, right? So it's really important to kind of set one goal in each of these main areas, and then we're able to create some harmony in our life. So get clear on your goals, and once you have those goals, write them down to really solidify them. The P in GPS stands for positive. So once you have these goals written down, it's really important to review these goals and make sure that they are written in the positive. So my 9-year-old daughter, Bella, who we were just talking about here, she had this goal of wanting to be less clumsy for the new year, right? And she caught herself right away and said, rather than be less clumsy, I think I want to be more graceful, right? Because we want to focus on what we want versus what we don't want. And I think people would be surprised how often we write our goals in what we don't want to come in versus writing what we do want to invite in. And then the S stands for stay focused. What we focus on grows, right? And what we put in our mind, the images that we put in our mind, actually change our physical reality. So if everyone could just humor me for a moment and just imagine that you have a lemon sitting in front of you and you were cutting this lemon open. And it helps if you close your eyes. It makes it a little bit more impactful if you're at home and you can close your eyes. But imagine you're picking up this half of the lemon and that you are biting into the lemon, right? What happens in your body? A lot of us get a physical reaction to it, right? We're like, you know, and it's like, that's from biting into an imaginary lemon, but this is what can happen. This is the power of putting images into our mind, right? So I recommend that my clients set a timer 3 times a day. And when that timer goes off, they take these 4 goals, they put the image of the goal in their mind, and it begins to change our physical reality.
Should we be talking about what we want as well? I feel like that accountability, you know, if you just sort of come up with it on your own and you think about it, maybe it's easier to lose sight of if no one knows about it. So
I completely agree. We actually have a rule in our house that, you know, when you make like a birthday wish and you're supposed to keep it a secret, it's like the complete opposite in my house. I'm like, shout it from the rooftops, tell everyone you know, because the more you talk about your goals, people want to help people by nature. And if I know how to help you, or I know what you're working towards, not only will I keep you accountable, to your point, absolutely, but I also may know someone who can help you, or I may be able to help you get there as well. So it's really important to discuss it.
You know, but with life, you know, like you set these things, you have the timer goes off, then you have a busy work week and you forget to do that and you get out of this pattern. So how can you make sure you stick to this and you stay with the pattern?
Absolutely. So I teach a system called 3 to Thrive, right? And this is the idea that if you do something 3 things a day to work towards your goal, that no matter what, you're going to get this goal accomplished. So imagine that you walk into a forest and you see the biggest tree and your goal is to cut down that tree, but all you have is an axe in your hand. Upon looking at this tree, you're thinking, this is impossible. I'm never getting this tree cut down, right? And it's the same thing with some of our bigger goals. But if you were to walk into that forest every day and take 3 whacks at that tree, eventually that tree is going to fall, right? And so we have these big goals, and sometimes they seem very overwhelming, and sometimes they seem impossible, right? But if we can just chunk it down and take 3 things each day to get us closer to that goal, it might take us shorter than we thought, thought. It might take us longer than we thought, but eventually we will get there.
And even if it's small.
Yes, even if it's, and it should be small, right? These small things, because, you know, sometimes we try to go at it all at once, and that's where we get burnt out, and they're not sustainable. So if we really break it down into small tasks that we really can accomplish each day, then we're much more likely to succeed at our goals.
Well, Kate Butler, thank you so much. It is KateButlerBooks.com.
Yes. Thank you.
You have children's books and a variety of other things. Thanks again.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure.
So much.
Thank you.